Hi my beautiful angels, welcome back to my channel. You guys won't even believe what I'm doing and what I'm taking you guys on. Like, I'm so excited to share this day with you. Okay, so very quickly, I'm gonna be trying a new hair salon, and that is because I'm gonna be doing my roots. I know, I have a sensitive scalp, but hear me out. I didn't want to go back to the first girl that I originally went to because she told me that she's not gonna dye my hair unless I get an allergy test, but I'm not allergic. I'm just like sensitive because of my condition, which is sorry, I have so many things, which is seborrhoeic dermatitis. And for me to get tested and to do an allergy test, it's like a 7-day thing. It's a lot of work, to be very honest with you. So I've been searching and searching for a clean hair brand that has clean hair dye and that it doesn't include like ammonia, I think it's PPD, something like that. Just all of those things that I'm sensitive to. I also feel like it looks so brassy. The color definitely faded out. It is time. It is time. And now that I'm able to do it, I'm like so happy. The person that I reached out to told me that she's not able to do it because the hair color that they have in the salon has ammonia in it, and that's the only way that they're going to be able to lift my roots back to match my hair color. That made me sad because for a second I'm like, okay, I can't really take my chances on using a hair dye that has ammonia because this is what I get. I get an allergic reaction on my skin, I get super flared up on my scalp, and even my lymph nodes get flared up. Like, it's really that bad. I don't want to go through that experience again, and I don't want to be bald. I don't want to lose hair. Like, that is one of my biggest fears when it comes to like this whole hair dye, seborrhoeic dermatitis situation. I felt so defeated after that last conversation. I'm like, oh my god, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to my natural hair color. Trying to convince myself it's not that deep, but it is. Like, I love this color on me, especially when it's freshly done and it's not faded out the way that it is right now. I feel like it really compliments me and it really brings out each and every single one of my curls, which is what I love the most. I feel like my natural hair color didn't do that for me. It does changes my porosity a little bit every single time that I dye it or straighten it, and I kind of prefer it that way. It's easier to manage and it's a little bit more to my liking. I like the way that it suits my face. The haircut that you give yourself matters a lot. But anyways, after that last conversation that I had with the salon, I'm like, okay, let me try reaching out to this new salon again. Let me see, because I tried reaching out to them previously, and I guess like the girl that I was reaching out to wasn't really on her phone and stuff. So I reached out to the main page of the salon. I told them exactly what I was going through, and she told me all about their clean hair dye. Okay, so she said everything we use is non-toxic, ammonia free, and PPD free. Our color line, Kevin Murphy, it's made of honey, pomegranate, I don't know how to say that word, rose hip, coconut oil, etc. It's mainly made of fruits. Aloe vera base. It will be safe for you, although maybe if you have some irritation at the moment, once we apply the color you can feel something, only because depending on your scalp, but definitely safe. That definitely like caught my interest, and I told her like, thank you so much for the detailed response, like I'm gonna be booking soon. And then she told me only because we don't use harm chemicals, you can also come for a color patch and see. We can put color in the back of your hair for 20 minutes and see how you feel comfortable. That is so exciting. I'm very excited to do a color patch, so that's exactly what we're gonna be doing today. In the back of my hair, I decided to wash it just in case I'm okay with it and she's able to dye it today. So that is what I'm gonna be doing today. I don't even know how to dry my hair. I'm stressed. I try my best not to go like this, because then otherwise it would be super tangled, and I'm still able to run my fingers through it a little bit. Let me actually show you how easy it is to put on my frona. Put it just like that. I'm gonna pull it together and then I'm gonna go like that. I'm not gonna go like this because you're gonna mess up your frona. And then, because I like to make like a little bun situation, I'm gonna go like this and tie it right here. I look way better like this versus trying to do a hairstyle that's just not gonna work.
Decide to do again box side.
Oh man, I know. I feel like I'm too scared. I can't. It's too much, especially since I have so much hair.
And especially if you already experienced some of the issues, we use something like that.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to risk that.
Yeah. I'm doing in that side, and then we're gonna check in 20 minutes, and then go from there. If you're fine, like okay, this is fine, then we can just set you up something.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And what is that for?
This is to protect your skin to stand alive with the color, so it's gonna be easy to remove after when we have to wash it.
Perfect.
Do you have friends that they do that too?
No.
You are the only one?
Yeah.
I'm sure
out of my close friends, yes. They're all doing
I'm sure
different
everyone
things.
will love that.
We weren't really expecting that to happen because I didn't know that I had seborrhoeic dermatitis. Or at least I don't know if I developed it like after that experience. So it's like, it's hard to say, to be honest. And we didn't do a patch test either. Like I went straight into it blindly.
You will get like a little tingling, but it wouldn't give you anything back to the skin.
Okay.
Because everything we use is vegan, cruelty free, and also it's nothing harm for the skin. Especially even for my scalp, I get around October this itchiness that I start feeling like, oh my god, just
With the change of weather as well.
Yes, 100%. So I would suggest you every last wash, which is the shampoo, sorry, for the color, since we're doing like a really fancy color, we don't want this to wash out right away.
For sure.
And then do like the Killer Curls rinse from Kevin Murphy that it has oatmeal, so it's very, very nourished.
Bolas así. Oh my god, qué
It looks
hermoso.
beautiful.
Así me lo quieren pintar a mí, mami, imagínate.
It's like the perfect blend.
Yes, I love it. It's nice and even. And how's your scalp?
It's good right now.
Yeah, you see? It's always at the beginning. And this is the microfiber towel.
Okay.
So just to remove some of the water.
I can't wait to style. Honey, I'm home.
Muy mira, ella la tipa supo
Salon.
What were you doing?
You can't tell?
What?
I was at the salon.
What did you do?
You can't tell?
You dyed your hair?
Yeah, I did. Look at my hair, mommy.
Yes.
Mira.
Yeah, ella supo muy bien.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Looks so good. Hi ladies, it's the next day. I just freshly washed my hair. This is the only thing about dyeing your hair red. No matter what shade of red it is, it will always stain. Should I do maybe one section? I'm gonna be using the products that I normally use on wash days as of lately. That's why I'm not gonna go through an entire styling routine with you guys. I just want to test out the product, see what I'm going for. Okay, I used a little bit of gel. But mira, it looks defined. Let me just test out what it will look like with foam. I'm only gonna put a little bit on. A tiny one. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Alright, so I'm gonna be using just a little bit of this because I ran out, but mainly the gel and foam. Let's see what it will look like. I really love this mousse so much. I first apply it like this. I have product here as well because sometimes everything else is defined, but if the root is not deeply defined and also has product, it's not gonna look great. I think it's gonna turn out really good. I'm gagged. This is what I've always wanted. Oh my god. I'm obsessed. Wow. It's like 98% dry. I'm obsessed. I just finished taking a shower and I genuinely don't understand why is it so cold today? Like all of a sudden. I was walking my dogs earlier and I was literally freezing. I wasn't expecting it to be that cold. I also was not expecting to like wear something over my dress today. I was hoping it would be warm enough to just like go as I am. But nope, it is very cold today. It's a little bit early for me to start getting ready. I am not taking my chances of being late because I am always late. You invite me anywhere, I'm always late and I hate that. I'm trying to fix that, but I just don't have like a good sense of timing whenever I'm going out. So I'm gonna be applying this one from Bath and Body Works just for the scent. It's like this coconut scent. I've been loving it so far. I also, you know, because it's the fall, I like to pair it with this Vanilla Romance by Bath and Body Works, as well as this Pumpkin Latte from the same brand. It just gives it that toasty coconut vanilla scent that I'm looking for. So I don't wear it often, but tonight I definitely am. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about this event, only because, well, I'm going alone. That alone is a lot for me to process. But like, it's like a community event. I mean, it's people just like me. So I'm like very excited to meet people and talk with them and see what they're about, and just talking in general. I often spend so much time on my own that it feels really good to connect with new people, especially people that might potentially have the same interests. I mean, we already like the same stylist. I wanted to apply some sunscreen. Crave Beauty, beat the sun. All right, I finally have time to do my makeup. The lighting changed a little bit because I do have 2 different lights, just so that I'm able to see my face a little bit more clearly. Just to let you know, I'm not doing foundation, so my makeup might look a little bit backwards. Just saying, don't judge me. So I wanted to talk about my experience regarding the salon yesterday, since I feel like we didn't really get to catch up a little bit on that. But I posted a reel today on my Instagram and on my TikTok as well. So if you don't follow me on there, make sure that you do. You get to see a little bit more of what I do on a day-to-day basis in real time. But I finally posted it and so many people were like, oh my god, it looks so good, blah 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 blah. And it makes me so happy, because it would be kind of crazy if I was the only one that thought that this hair color looked good on me. So I'm glad that people agree, you know? But yeah, I made a video and I tagged the salon and I tagged Karen, which was the girl that did my hair yesterday. Nonetheless, the experience yesterday was like 10 out of 10. I was so obsessed, but keep in mind, when I was recording, I was so shy. Like, I turned into a complete different person and I hated it. Like, oh my god, you know what it is? It was me recording. Like, that gets me a little bit anxious. I'm still getting used to it, but she was like, yeah, like it's fine, like you're able to record, blah blah blah. She made me feel super comfortable about it. It made me feel really good, because recording alone is already like making me anxious. So the fact that she's like, yeah, she's very cool about it, she's like talking about content that she creates as well for the salon, that makes me really happy. So keep in mind that I originally went with the intent of just doing a consultation. I kind of knew that the hair dye was not going to be a problem for me, because I've dyed my hair before, and it's like, okay, I get it that other people in the past, like, you know, body changes, hormones changes, and your body could change, and yeah, you could be allergic now. I know that I might have a sensitivity to ammonia and PPD, but like, I knew that I wasn't allergic to like hair dye. I thought I was allergic to hair dye itself for a second, and I'm like, nah, I don't think that's the reason, so let me go ahead and try a clean beauty hair brand. I told her about my concern. You already know that part of the story because that was in the beginning of this video. When I finally get to the salon, keep in mind I went in there with clean hair, because if she's trying to dye on my scalp, I was just thinking to myself, like, if it's gonna be bad, I don't want it to be worse. So I'm just gonna make sure that I at least have a clean scalp, because my scalp was already a little bit itchy. I just didn't want to take my chances. I get there, the first thing that comes out of my mouth, I was like, oh wow, like this looks smaller in person. It looks way bigger on Instagram, but in person it's actually like a really small studio. It's not so small that you're gonna be like this next to people, no, but I'm saying, like, compared to Instagram, it looked smaller. And as soon as I got there, she sat me down on the chair. This is something that you didn't see because I was too nervous to like let her know up front that I'm gonna be recording the session, so forgive me, like, don't blame a girl for trying. During this consultation, she is asking me again, like, what was my issue. She tells me again what the hair dye includes, the process of it. She's telling me all about how she started her hair salon, which are all great details for me to know. Like, I want to know about who's doing my hair, like what is her history, what experience does she have, and just everything else in between made me feel very, very comfortable. Then it was time to try the dye on my scalp, and of course you have already seen the rest. So one of the things that she did mention to me during the consultation is that my scalp was going to be a little bit sensitive, only because it's still going to be a sensitivity to my scalp since I already have seborrhoeic dermatitis. If you don't know what seborrhoeic dermatitis is, basically a type of dermatitis that gets flared up whenever it comes in contact with a lot of heat, with moisture. But for me, the way that that looks like is if I apply a product that's irritating my scalp, if I dye my hair with harsh chemicals like ammonia, PPD, my scalp is going to start cracking and oozing. Another way is if I'm in a hot environment and I start sweating, my scalp starts getting irritated. That is why this was a pretty big deal for me, because recovering from that is not fun. It takes 2 to 3 weeks for a flare-up to go down if you're lucky. And so yeah, one of the things that she told me was that my scalp was still gonna be a little bit sensitive, but like it's not gonna be nothing crazy to the point where I'm burning or I'm excessively itching. The first 10 minutes where we started, I felt a little bit tingly, but she told me it's because, you know, like the product is gonna start to work, and when it comes in contact with your scalp, there's gonna be a little bit of heat to it, considering that after all, it's still a chemical. She starts doing my whole head. I'm feeling fine during the beginning. She keeps asking me in every single like moment that she can, like, how's your scalp? Like, are you okay? What's going on? Let me know. And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. But then once the 30 minutes are up and I already have my dye in my hair, I'm getting a little bit worried because I'm feeling like a little sensation on my scalp. Like I'm feeling a little bit irritated and I'm feeling a little bit sensitive, and I'm like, fuck. Like it's not really like an itching sensation. I'm starting to feel like a little slight burning sensation, but like not really. It's just like sparking sensitivity. I low-key have a hard time speaking up for myself when it comes to things like these, because I have a fear of looking stupid. I'm like this, trying to pretend like everything is normal and cool, but inside I'm like starting to twitch. I'm like what am I gonna do? I need this to come off my hair now. So finally the girl gets done with the other girl that's on the sink, and now it's my turn. Erin asks me like, okay, like how's your scalp? And I'm telling her, I took the opportunity. I'm like, I'm feeling a little sensitive right now. And right away she washed it off gently, because of course you can't even scrub the dye off. That's another thing as well. And she goes ahead and puts the gloss. I'm fine by this point. And then she removes the gloss and shampoos my hair 2 times again. My scalp is completely fine by this point. I only had a little bit of sensitivity like whenever I would like touch my scalp like this, because of course it's the normal obvious thing to feel if you have seborrhoeic dermatitis and you dye your scalp. But today I'm fine. I love how the whole time I'm talking and I'm still applying blush. But yeah, that was my experience and I loved it. I recommend it. If you could go to Westchester, they gave me an amazing service. They made me feel super welcomed, and they gave me the exact color that I wanted. I feel like when I first dyed my hair back in June, it was a little bit lighter than what it looks like now. I don't know if it was lighter or maybe it's because of the shock when you first initially see yourself with a new color. Even though my parents agreed that this time around my hair was a little bit slightly darker. But I like this because last time, because it was so light, I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more washed out so it could just like set. Versus this time around, I'm enjoying every single part of this process. You know what's a crazy thing that I experienced today? I woke up to 1K subscribers on YouTube. I'm just glad that I'm able to enjoy it and cherish it now the way that I am. I know that I constantly say like angels and everything. Like I'm constantly calling you guys my little angels. I got into content creation again and started taking it seriously after my little brother died. In a way, I feel like this saved me. So technically, you really are my little angel. I feel like creating content had me looking forward to something, had me looking forward to the possibility of something good happening in life. The fact that I'm being rewarded in this way feels really good. I can't believe that I went my whole life not knowing what I wanted to be, and every single time somebody asked me what I wanted to be, and I would be like, I don't know. But the whole entire time I was recording and vlogging and just being in front of a camera, like that is so obvious. All right, I'm almost done. Let me go ahead and do these eyebrows. I'm not doing this in front of you. I'll be back. I think I did a little more than just do my eyebrows. I am pretty much done. I love my hair. I love my dress. It looks so cute. What do we think of this look? I'm gonna feel even more fabulous when I put on my heels. Hi. It's been 3 days since I last filmed and I forgot to do an outro for you guys. So if you're watching this portion of my video, that means that you're finally at the end of this video. Look at how my hair is looking. Yeah, this is day 3. Just to let you guys know, I'm still trying to figure out what type of things to include in my videos, what I shouldn't include, because this video was supposed to be longer and I did have more footage. I was also supposed to vlog my entire week, but I'm not sure if you guys are interested in watching that. So it would be really helpful if you could tell me in the comment section below. I wanted to vlog me going to my friend's house and getting dinner, and then me vlogging going to Aiden's game. So yeah, it was supposed to be longer, but I'm not sure if you guys want to see that, but if you are, I am going to be trying my best to include more of that within my future videos. Let me know if you guys are interested in watching that. Don't forget to keep up with me on my socials for more real-time updates, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. Because I need a haircut, I was thinking of straightening my hair first and then getting a curly cut, because I feel that it doesn't make sense to get a curly cut and then straighten your hair. You know, I was thinking of straightening my hair next week, but I'm not sure. Please give me some courage, okay? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.